back to my channel. Today's video is a journal with me, and in this journal with me I'll be journaling about two movies I've seen recently. So I saw Inside Out 2 and Despicable Me 4 with my family. So I'm just showing you the ephemera that I have to go along with the photos that I took and printed off. I had the movie tickets, and then I have this typewritten sheet where I typed out both of the names of the movies with this vintage typewriter that my mom found for me in my grandma's house. So I'm really excited to be using that in this spread. It's definitely been a bucket list item of mine to be using and to have a vintage typewriter. So that's really special, but I'm just getting to work with the page. So I'm starting off with some scraps of scrapbook paper. I have this one with the buses on it, and I thought that all the different colors worked really well for the Inside Out 2 theme, which is the first page that I'm doing since it's the movie that I saw first. So I took that paper, and then I have this little yellow floral paper, which I thought was perfect because it looks like Joy's dress in the movie, just a little bit of a different color scheme, but I thought that the little like daisies on it was really nice. So I'm just laying out all of my ephemera, trying to figure out a good orientation for all the different pieces that I have. I do end up taking my journal out of the cover just because the elastic goes right down the middle of the page, and I wanted to be able to overlap things and to not have it like messing up the papers that I was putting in. So I'm sticking down this piece of scrapbook paper with double-sided tape. I actually stuck most things down with double-sided tape just because I'm running a little low on my glue stick, and I found for a lot of the pieces double-sided tape just worked better. So I'm laying out everything in kind of a different orientation than I had at first. I really just wanted to play around and find out what I liked. One thing that has definitely been an adjustment for me in this journal is learning to work with the narrow page. I've enjoyed it for some spreads, and for others it's been a bit of a challenge to work around. I think for this spread it was definitely something that I had to adjust. That's why I played around with different orientations, but I ended up finding a system that I really liked. I pulled out this little red label. This is from, I believe, my summer picnic kit. I'll have all my kits linked down below. But I just pulled this out of this little tin, and then I have this piece of note paper from Peony and June, and I'm just sticking these down on the page to give myself a little bit of journaling space. And then I stuck down the typewritten movie title that I had. I just cut it down so it's like a little, almost like a tiny word sticker, but it's handmade instead of like a store-bought sticker. And then I'm just adding a little bit of washi tape for kind of the final page completion on that spread. And then I'm moving on to the next spread, which is about Despicable Me 4. And so because it's like a spy movie kind of, and I didn't have as much ephemera for this, I wanted to pull in some fun background paper. So I just have this little bit of a vintage newspaper that I'm going to glue down these two halves onto the middle part of my spread, or like where the crease is, and then I'm just playing around with the photo that I have and then some other ephemera. I have these tickets, so I went to the movie with my whole family and then another friend. So there were 7 of us at the movie, and I'm just taking the ticket, which is perforated down the middle, and I'm tearing each of them in half, and then I'm going to use one of the halves of each of the tickets, and then I'm just trimming it down and leaving a little bit of overhang on the top. And I figured as I was doing this that I could make kind of little tabs out of them. So I did that for all of the tickets, which I kind of sped through because I figured you guys wouldn't want to see me doing the same thing 7 times. But then I'm just going to lay them on the edges of the pages, and then I'm going to make them like little tabs. So I originally have 4 on one side and then 3 on the other, but I end up moving it to where there's 3 on the left and then 4 on the right. And then I'm just going to go with my stapler and staple them all onto the side, just making them like these little tabs that I can kind of peel up and put things underneath and add more layers and dimension to this page. I feel like with journaling, it's sometimes fun to leave some things open and leave them up. Not everything has to be stuck down, and it just adds more texture to your spread. So what I'm doing next is I'm taking some more pieces of paper and just creating more layers to the page. So I have this little scrap of yellow grid paper, and I'm just doing a little montage of me gluing down all these final layers. So I have this little, it's an acetate piece, and it's meant to look like a film negative. So I thought that that went well with the movie theme, and then I'm sticking down the photo that I have, the little typewritten title piece, which I just gave you guys a little close-up on. And then I stuck down the film negative, or like the faux film negative. And then that's all that I do for the base of the pages. And then I'm just going in with some stickers. So I have some tiny word stickers, some icon stickers. I don't have a ton of stickers, and most of my sticker books are now running low, but I still enjoy when I remember to pull them out and just add a little more decoration to the page. So I didn't add a lot, but just some to kind of add some more color, kind of tie together a theme that I was feeling for these inside out page. I have these little like star stickers, and so I thought they went really well. But yeah, there's a look at the finished pages. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!